Which 10 new wonders of the world will top the list in 2022? Do you want to learn about the greatest wonders of the world? Check out our list of the top 10 new world wonders for 2022 if that's the case. Simply put, our planet is too big to hold all of its wonders. Due to this, it is challenging to view all of the world's wonders, both old and modern. Because there are so many incredible places to see in the world. Which ones are regarded as the greatest marvels of the world? Yes, we decided to publish the top 10 wonders of the world, rather than just the top 7. These are the modern world wonders that welcome millions of tourists every year from all across the world. We really hope you enjoy watching the beautiful and historic sightseeings across the world. Number 10. Roman Baths. One of the best historical monuments in Northern Europe and a top tourist destination in the UK is the Roman Baths. The stone remains of one of the best holy baths in ancient times are buried under the modern city of Bath. In the English county of Somerset, the city of Bath has the well-preserved Roman baths. In the early years of Roman Britain, between 60 and 70 AD, a temple was built on the location. The little Roman city of Aquae grew up around the site as a result of its presence. Up until the 5th century AD, when Roman rule in Britain came to an end, the public baths built by the Romans were still in use. The Roman baths are magnificent and are recognized as a historical wonder of the world. It is easy to see the massive construction work carried out across the Roman empires. This historic Roman bath may be found below street level, since it is the oldest monument. A distinctive 19th century structure and well-liked tourist site. According to the study, about 1 million visitors come here each year to experience this stunning region, which is listed as the 10th greatest wonder in the world. Number 9. Leaning Tower of Pisa. This is also regarded as one of the oldest wonders in the world. According to history, this tower's construction was completed in the 14th century. The walls of this tower, from the Middle Ages, are 2.44 meters wide and rise 56 meters above the ground. The main factor that makes this tower so well known is the 5.5-degree angle at which it is lined. Due to the soft ground that could not adequately hold the weight of the structure, the tower started to tilt as it was being built in the 12th century. By the time building was finished in the 14th century, it had gotten worse. The tower is one of 3 buildings on the Piazza del Duomo in Pisa, which also contains the cathedral and the Pisa Baptistry. Since 1280, at least 4 significant earthquakes have struck the area at the tower, which appeared to be weak, has endured. It wasn't until a research team of 16 engineers looked at the issue that the cause was discovered. The scientists came to the conclusion that dynamic soil-structure interaction was responsible for the tower's ability to survive the shocks. The tower does not resonate with earthquake ground motion because to its height, stiffness, and the softness of the foundation soil, which all impact the vibrational properties of the structure. The tower was saved from collapsing by the same soft soil that had caused the tilting. Number 8. Chichen Itza. North-central Mexico is home to another world wonder called Chichen Itza. This wonder, which is roughly 75 kilometers from Mérida, has an estimated 1,500 years of history. Chichen Itza is a 10 square kilometers, 4 square miles, ancient Maya metropolis that is located in south-central Yucatan State, Mexico. At its height, 35,000 people would have lived in this alleged religious, military, political, and economic center. This historical masterpiece is known as Chichen because its actual meaning is at the entrance to Itza as well. According to history, people have been thrown from that height in the past in an effort to live happier and better lives. One of the biggest Maya cities, Chichen Itza was probably one of the legendary great cities, or talents, that were mentioned in later Mesoamerican literature. The city may have possessed the most ethnically and racially diversified population in the Maya civilization, which may have led to the site's diversity of architectural styles. The National Institute of Anthropology and History of Mexico supervises the care of the Chichen Itza ruins, which are government property. Before the state of Yucatan made the acquisition on March 29, 2010, the property beneath the monuments was privately owned. Number 7. Hagia Sophia. Among the top 10 wonders of the world, the Hagia Sophia comes in at number 7. This building, which was first a church but was later transformed into a mosque, is today well known as a significant museum in Istanbul, Turkey. It was constructed in 537 AD, one of the greatest monuments in the entire globe. It is a significant Byzantine building in Istanbul. The Byzantine Emperor Justinian I oversaw the construction of the structure as a Christian church in the 6th century. With Islamic minarets and inscriptions among magnificent Christian mosaics, the structure depicts the theological shifts that have occurred in the area throughout the years. This historical landmark is renowned for its stunning massive dome, which constantly exhibits the amazing architectural talent of the time. These days, a lot of tourists go to this well-known tourist spot every year to witness this beautiful historic landmark. This historical landmark is renowned for its stunning massive dome, which constantly exhibits the amazing architectural talent of the time. These days, a lot of tourists go to this well-known tourist spot every year to witness this beautiful historic landmark. Number 6. Colosseum. One of the most visited tourist destinations in Rome is the Colosseum. One of the most remarkable architectural examples in Italian history is this. One of the biggest amphitheaters built under the Roman Empire. This is known as the Flavian Amphitheater. Emperor Vespasian of the Flavian dynasty commissioned the enormous stone amphitheater known as the Colosseum about 70 to 72 AD as a gift to the Roman people, and it is situated immediately east of the Roman Forum. Vespasian's son Titus opened the Colosseum, sometimes referred to as the Flavian Amphitheater, in the year 80 AD, with 100 days of events that included gladiatorial battles and animal fights. The majestic arena was in constant use for 4 centuries before it fell into disrepair and was utilized as a source of building materials until the 18th century. Although 2/3 of the original Colosseum were destroyed over time, the amphitheater continues to be a well-liked tourist site and a representation of Rome and its turbulent long past. It is a circular structure that was built for a variety of events, including contests, animal hunts, sports, and more. Number 5. Machu Picchu. A location in Peru called Machu Picchu was discovered in the 15th century, about 1450. Around 2,430 meters above sea level, on the mountain's peak, lies this lovely green area. Although historical accounts indicate that this region was a part of Inca civilization, it only came to the attention of the world in 1911, and ever since then, many visitors have visited and fallen in love with the stunning surroundings and mountain's rich viewpoint. This is now regarded as one of the world's top 7 new marvels. It is known as the Lost City of the Incas, and is the most well-known representation of Inca culture. The estate was constructed by the Incas in 1450, but they left it unoccupied until the Spanish conquest a century later. The latest AMS radiocarbon dating indicates that it was inhabited between 1420 and 1532. According to historical studies that were released in 2022, the Incas most likely called the location Huayna Picchu. Machu Picchu was constructed with polished dry stone walls in the traditional Inca manner. The Intihuatana, the Sun Temple, and the Room of the Three Windows are its 3 main buildings. The majority of the peripheral buildings have been rebuilt to better convey their historical appearance to tourists. 30% of Machu Picchu had been repaired by 1976, and restoration work is ongoing. In 1981, Machu Picchu was designated as a Peruvian historic sanctuary, and in 1983, UNESCO classified it as a World Heritage Site. Number 4. Taj Mahal. Built by the famed Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his wife, Queen Mumtaz, the Taj Mahal is a testament to tremendous love. This construction is unique in the world and is both cozy and beautiful. It's easy to observe the wonderful artwork on the marble pieces of this white beauty. At the time, construction cost about 32 million rupees. This stunning historical location is recognized as one of the 7 wonders of the world. The Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan ordered the construction of the vast Taj Mahal tomb complex in 1632 to keep the bones of his beloved wife. The renowned complex, which was built on the southern bank of the Yamuna River in Agra, India, over the course of 20 years, is one of the best examples of Mughal architecture, which fused influences from India, Persia, and Islam. The Taj Mahal, a structure made of glittering white marble that appears to change color depending on the light, is located in the heart of the complex. It was listed as a UNESCO Globe Heritage Site in 1983 and continues to be a stunning symbol of India's rich history. Studies show that between 7 to 8 million people stop by this area each year to gaze at the breathtaking landmark in India. It is one of the most popular tourist spots in India. Number 3. Cristo Redentor Statue. One of the 7 man-made wonders of the world is the Cristo Redentor statue, one of the largest Jesus Christ Art Deco statues ever created. This structure is recognized as a cultural icon of Rio de Janeiro and Brazil. This amazing sculpture was created between 1922 and 1931 using soapstone and reinforced concrete. Without its 8 meters pedestal, the statue is 30 meters tall, and its arms are 28 meters long. This structure has developed into a cultural landmark for Rio de Janeiro and Brazil, as well as a worldwide Christian icon. In addition, it is one of the new 7 wonders of the world, according to Wikipedia. This is the reason it is on our list of the top 10 modern marvels. Number 2. Petra. One of the 7 wonders of the world, Petra is situated in southern Jordan. This is sometimes referred to as a rock-cut site, since the entire structure was built by cutting the rock. Due to its abundance of stunning rocks, Petra is often referred to as the Rose City. The majestic building that now serves as the nation's capital was constructed in 312 BC. Many people travel to this well-liked tourist location each year in Jordan to learn more about its fascinating history. One of the 7 wonders of the world is currently located here. As a consequence, Petra has been added to our list of the top 10 brand new marvels of the world for 2022. Between 400 BC and 106 AD, Petra served as the capital of the Nabatean Empire and a major commercial center. For ages, the city was deserted and on the verge of collapse. It wasn't until the early 1800s when a European tourist entered the enigmatic location while dressed as a Bedouin. The Petra Archaeological Park was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1985, and in 2007 it was listed as one of the world's new 7 wonders. The city's tombs, many of which were robbed by criminals and had their contents stolen, now display a variety of fusions of Nabatean and Greco-Roman architectural styles. Not far from the spot where Arabs believe Moses hit a rock with his staff, causing water to erupt, local Bedouins today sell tourist souvenirs. Number 1. The Great Wall of China. The Great Wall of China typically takes the first spot among the 7 wonders of the world. The world's strongest wall is made of wood, stone bricks, and other durable materials. This is situated close to China's border to protect China from neighboring countries. Chinese authorities launched wall-building initiatives for millennia to defend the country from northern, nomadic invaders. In the Shandong province, a part of one such ancient wall that is still standing is built of the hard-packed dirt known as rammed earth, and it is said to be 2,500 years old. King Qin Shi Huang, considered to be the first emperor of China, built this wall, which is approximately 21,196 kilometers long. You won't find another example of Asian architecture like this anywhere else in the world. Because of this, many people consider the China Wall to be the world's greatest marvel. The Great Wall of China is not truly one of the few man-made constructions that can be seen from space, despite the fact that this is the one thing that most people know about it. This, though, does not lessen the thrill of this amazing historical structure. The Manchu rulers expanded Chinese power into Inner Mongolia in the 17th century, which diminished the wall's defensive value. Its significance as a representation of Chinese identity and culture hasn't diminished, though. Every year, many people view the wall. Even though it cannot be seen well from space, it is regarded as an outstanding masterpiece on Earth. Honorary candidate, the Great Pyramid of Giza. The Great Pyramid brings the number of the wonders to 11. The only ancient marvel to still exist today is the Great Pyramid of Giza, which is situated in Egypt north of Cairo on the west bank of the Nile River. Of the 3 pyramids at the location, which is close to the Egyptian metropolis of Cairo, the Great Pyramid of Giza is the oldest and the biggest. It took between 10 and 20 years to be built, and in 2560 BC, it was finished. The Great Pyramid spans 13 acres and is said to contain more than 2 million stone pieces, weighing between 2 and 30 tons each, is the biggest and most spectacular. The Great Pyramid stood as the highest structure in the world for more than 4,000 years. In actuality, the first higher structure was not built by modern man until the 19th century. The nearly symmetrical Egyptian pyramids were astonishingly constructed, without the use of modern technologies or surveying tools. So how were the pyramids built by the Egyptians? Scientists think the Egyptians used sledges and log rollers to hurl the stones into position. The sloping walls were initially constructed as steps and then filled in with limestone in order to represent the sun god Ra's rays. In an effort to prevent grave thieves, the inside of the pyramids had tiny paths and secret rooms. Even while contemporary archaeologists have discovered some amazing artifacts among the ruins, They think that most of the wealth the pyramids originally held were taken within 250 years of their construction. Subscribe for more videos like this. Turn on the notifications and leave a like to help the channel out. Thank you for watching.